Hey, it's your friend Johnny Advertisements here. I know what you're thinking. What happened to Jimmy? Well, some mooks broke his thumbs. And I told him, Jimmy, if you don't want to get back traced, you got to use a VPN like Surfshark. Today's sponsors that gave us money to talk about them. Surfshark will keep you browsing the internet all over the world. Safe, secure, and making sure that nobody's gonna be taking control of your cookies. Them's your cookies, not theirs, and you don't want your thumbs broken, or your ankles beaten in, or your prices gouged by airlines, or people that might be kinda shady vendors. I know a thing or two about shady vendors, but I keep my thumbs, cause I use Surfshark. And you can go to surfshark.com/4starbento now and get 4 free extra months. That's as many fingers as you have on your hand if you lose your thumbs, Jimmy. So go to surfshark.com/4starbento now to get your 4 extra months of Surfshark. And stay safe browsing the internet. I'm going that way now. What?
The swamp at night is calm, it's relaxing. Frogs croak softly. Insects chirp sweetly. The water gently moves as you hear light rattling of hanging leaves. And inside of a hollowed-out tree, we find a slumbering young Shapaloo woman. Jesse, would you like to introduce your character?
So Maud is a Shapaloo, which is kind of like a cat-like, otter-like creature. It's humanoid. Her specifically, I got a lovely picture from Stefan.
Yeah. I wonder if it's like shown
on the screen. Wow, that's crazy. I was looking it up on my phone. Maud is like dark gray, white touches in her fur, like these big, just enormous fucking yellow eyes. Her fur is very, very scrungly, very like it's like bunched
matted.
up. Yeah, just like a little French freak is what I described her as when I was creating her. And
right now, your character is asleep inside a hollowed out tree, just enjoying the Could you roll a d20 for me?
First roll.
What did you roll?
It's a nat 1.
Well, then she doesn't notice as another tiny Shapaloo girl just sort of like fiddles with her whiskers, kind of mess with her. Like, how do you think she reacts to that?
She bolts awake, like she's just like, her eyes are still like closed, but she like bolts, she's like barely coherent and just like tries to like just grabs like a wrist.
Oh, does she? Roll for it.
7.
She does not grab a wrist. She just goes, just swipes at nothing. But when she opens her eyes, you see your sister, Skitterkit, just sort of like mischievously peering over the hollowed out wood, just sort of looking at you. Psst. Mittens!
Oh, right.
You know why she's trying to wake you up.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, Skitter tries to wake you up so that you guys can go catch glow bugs before they go back to sleep during the day.
That's so cute.
She's just looking at you expectantly. She doesn't have to ask anymore.
Okay. I'm gonna get myself up. Just she shakes herself awake. She's ready to go catch some glow bugs.
She's very excited.
Mm-hmm.
She can't catch the glow bugs alone.
Oh.
Rolls. Can he catch any glow bugs? She's gonna roll too.
A d20?
Yeah, just a d20. She rolled it too.
19.
Well, then you catch a couple glow bugs.
Yeah.
Skitter can't catch any.
No.
So she's a little dejected about it.
What are we catching them in? Anything or just our paws?
Hands.
Oh, okay.
And like you look at them and then you let them go again.
Oh, okay.
Or if you want, you can eat them. They just don't taste very good. But like if you put them in your mouth, they do like sort of like glow behind your teeth, and that's kind of fun.
Okay, Maud is going to go over to Skitter in her paws and give her like half of her glow bugs.
They glow so much.
They do. They glow so much.
They glow so much. Oh. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my sister. How was your night?
It was okay. It's okay.
You sleep well? No nightmares?
It's okay.
It's okay. Let's not think about that. Let's go catch some more.
Okay. So you spend some time. How long do you think you guys spend catching glow bugs before you get tired of it?
Like 10 or 15 minutes.
10 or 15, okay. So it's still long before like daybreak. Do you go back to sleep? Do you just stay awake?
Skitter, are you tired? Do you want to go back to sleep?
No, I'm awake. I'm going to stay awake. That's just how it works.
Okay. Do you want to practice fighting?
I mean, if you want to go to sleep, you can. You don't have to stay awake for me.
No, I'll stay awake with you. Wherever you are, I will go.
Okay. Do you want to like spar with her?
Sure.
Okay. And then just roll another d20, just see how well you do against her.
Ooh, 6.
She also rolled a 6. So
dang!
So you both just do a very, very bad job. But do you want to try again?
Sure. 12.
She got an 18, so she actually
Hey.
sort of like juked you. How do you think you guys are sparring together?
Pause, and then we can like tackle each other, just roll around a little.
So she manages to get you in a place where you have to like tap out.
Oh, you got me.
I got you. Let me dance.
Oh, no.
One more.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, 11.
She got a nat 1. So not only does she fail to beat you, she falls directly into the swamp
Oh,
and needs your help immediately.
Oh, no, I'm alive. D20?
Matthias! I can't swim!
Oh, I'm so sorry. 7.
She's part otter and she can't swim. 7?
7. No!
Not gonna do it.
Fuck.
Well, okay. Someone does come to grab her out of the water, though. It's your mother, Rufflepaw. She's got a scarred eye, dead eye, just a very stern look on her face, light gray fur. It's become daytime now in the swamp, like just barely, and so Rufflepaw has awoken to Skitterkit nearly drowning, and rips her out of the water and throws her onto the beach. And you see Skitterkit's like, with you she was very like peppy and happy and like outgoing. She immediately just turns inward and just like looks down, doesn't look you or Rufflepaw in the eyes, your mother in the eyes, and just sort of, she doesn't speak much around your mother. She just turns to you and goes, "What are you doing?"
We were just sparring, Mother.
Oh, you were sparring? Did you do some great training? Did you, your sister nearly dies?
Actually, we did. Actually, so.
Okay, show me.
I don't want to.
No, show me right now.
Okay.
Roll.
13.
She throws you down hard on your back. Yes, very great training. Skitter, go dry off. And we're going to start hunting, and I'm going to actually train you.
We were doing fine. Okay?
Oh, you were doing fine.
Yes, you don't have to. It's fine.
Skitter, go dry off now. And Skitter just skitters away. Rufflepaw just glares at you and then starts fishing. How do you think Mittens likes to? How do you think she spends her day? Her day, like hunting and doing what needs to be done before training starts.
Yeah, I think Mittens is like going around nature. She loves climbing, just doing some crazy Tarzan shit. Probably just like.
So do you think she's like doing something like impractical, like going after birds?
Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, it doesn't make sense to go after birds really when there's easier prey to get, but
Yeah.
she's going for it.
She's going for it. She's
Well, roll a d20. Let's see how well she does.
God. 9?
She does not catch a single bird.
Oh, man.
This fucking die is giving you nothing.
And that tells a story. So,
Birds are hard to catch. They're not practical for catching food.
yeah, anytime she doesn't catch one, she's like, I didn't want it anyway.
How long do you think Mittens spends trying to catch the birds?
40 minutes.
Okay. After 40 minutes, she's not caught a single bird. Do you think she switches gears so she comes back with something?
Yeah, she'll probably try to catch a fish or something.
Okay, roll for that.
2.
This is a bad day for Mittens.
It's no good, awful bad day.
Skitter also did not catch anything.
Damn it.
So you both come back empty-handed, with Rufflepaw having caught a couple fish.
Yeah, great.
And she just... And you know this from the sound of that just means go do what you're supposed to do, which is like just wash up for breakfast, essentially. You divide up the fish that she caught, and you have some free time before training. Do you know what you would do?
Yeah, I think she spends a lot of time just exploring the trees, climbing them, seeing what's up.
See if she can find anything, like treasures or something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, roll. See if you find something.
Because she doesn't like people. 12.
You know what she finds? Some coins
Hey!
from the outside world.
Yay! Cute! Am I supposed to look inside?
Sure, you can see how much you got.
Hey! That's so cool.
So she found just some money, just some human money.
Yay! This is beautiful. I will honor this very good find.
Go ahead and give me one more roll.
Sure. 17.
Okay. In that bird's nest, you also found some eggs.
Hey!
So that's some food.
That's
for later.
Nice.
So does she take the eggs?
Yes.
Okay. When the sun starts getting lower, it's time to train. So you and Skitter gather where your mother tells you to, and you have to face off against each other. So Mittens is more adept than Skitter at fighting in general, just in terms of narrative. So I'm gonna let you roll with advantage on the training, unless you would like for Mittens to throw it in favor of Skitter, because Skitter never wins. So you could choose to roll worse, or even just choose to fail, in order to throw it for Skitter.
I see. Okay.
What would you like to do?
I want to win one of them and lose 2 of them.
Well, okay. How are you rolling then?
Let's see. 15?
Okay, and that's gonna be your normal roll, because rolling with advantage means you roll twice and take the highest number.
Right.
So do you want to not roll for advantage at all, which basically means that Mittens isn't trying that hard,
Well, 15 is pretty high, right? So
so she doesn't have to try. I'll tell you now. Skitter got a 5. So next round of training. Okay.
2.
And you're choosing not to roll with advantage?
Right.
Okay. Mittens went a little easier, and Skitter actually won over with a 14 on this one.
Nice.
So, one more?
Yeah. 5.
All right, and that was a 13. So Skitter would also win this one.
Cool.
So now I want you to roll a deception check. It's just a straight roll.
9.
And that does not beat a 14. So Rufflepaw clearly notices that you've thrown the fight. So she approaches, makes that noise again to end the fight. Skitter just shrinks after looking excited that she had won initially, but then immediately shrinks down as soon as Rufflepaw approaches. Mittens?
What?
What was that?
Yeah, I'm not feeling well today. I lost.
Oh, you are not feeling well.
Yes.
You think I cannot see these things? I do not see you.
I don't know what you're talking
You're
about.
going
Mother.
easy on her?
I do not know what you are talking about. She's getting stronger. I am training her. She's getting
not.
stronger.
She's not getting stronger. You know why? Do you know why? Because of this. You think you are doing her a kindness by not giving her everything that you can?
She is standing on her own 2 feet.
I woke up this morning and she was literally drowning.
Everyone almost drowns every once in a while, okay? You don't give her a chance.
Listen to me. Look at me. If you go easy on her now, she will die later and it will be your fault. You will have killed her. And I will have killed her if I let you do that. Do you understand?
You know what's going to kill her is not letting her win every once in a while. She will know nothing but pain. She will know nothing of victory, and then that she will have nothing in life. She will not want to go further.
If I go easy on you now, you will die later. That is how the world works. It is not kind out there. Your kindness is a lie. You are lying to her, because that is not how the world works. The world is not kind. The world does not go easy on you. It will kill you if you give it the chance. There need to be consequences for failure. So you're going to go again, and you're going to try your hardest. Do you understand? And that's a signal to try once again.
9.
So if you don't roll again, that means you are still not trying your hardest. Because you have to roll with advantage to try your hardest.
Not gonna roll again.
Okay. Roll a deception one more time.
16.
Okay. You succeeded in looking like you were trying, but Skitter did still lose. So you've got Skitter on her back. You know, you got the winning position. Good. But she will not learn if there are not consequences. So, she hands you a knife. You're going to take one of her ears.
What?
You're going to cut off part of one of her ears.
No. What are
I'm
you talking
ordering
about?
you to cut off a piece of her ear.
Mother, please don't.
I don't care which one.
Do not give this to me.
She shoves the knife in your hand. You can hear Skitter below you just sort of whimpering a bit. Your mother's never been very kind, but this is more than usual.
No. Mittens throws the knife across the floor.
Okay. Can you roll real quick?
6.
She knocks you down, then picks up the knife, hands it to Skitter. Skitter? Go on. And Skitter looks at you, scared, looks at her mother. If you do not, I will do it myself to both of you. And Skitter looks at you, she doesn't know what to do.
Mittens is going to approach Skitter very carefully and attempt to take the knife gently.
She tenses up and holds it. She's interpreting this as you are deciding that you are going to cut off her ear because it has to happen to one of you.
Skitter, give me the knife. I'm not going to hurt you. We have to stand up to her now. We're in this together. Skitter, hey, look at me. It's okay. Please. Skitter, please give me the knife. I will not hurt you. You are my sister and I love you, but I will not hurt you. Please give me the knife.
She grips it tighter. She's not listening. She darts, her eyes dart to her mother, back to you. She takes a swipe at you. Let's see if she hits.
7.
She also got a 7. You might get lightly grazed. But
Can I grab the knife or attempt to grab it as she's doing this?
Sure, go for it. It's another contested roll.
5.
She got an 8, so she still has it.
Okay. Mittens looks at her mother, looks back to Skitter, and says, I want no part in this. If you are serious about this, I will leave and I will not come back.
Then leave. Go. See how well you fare out there.
Mittens looks at Skitter and says, come with me. Skitter, you can't stay here. She is not well.
I can't.
I'm going. Get away from her. And Mittens leaves.
And neither of them do anything. They just sort of stand there and just watch you go. in the forest alone, trying to just survive existing on her own. How do you think she's doing mentally, emotionally? Let's say this is like a day later.
I think she's kind of like steeled herself, you know, because she's used to her mom being insane, but it's never been anything like that. And I think she's kind of just in denial right now. She's just like, I just need to survive. I'm not going to think about feelings right now. I just need to make sure that I have food and shelter, and that's my top priority.
Let's roll a survival check, which we actually have your details for survival now.
I fail it. She dies before I meet any of the other party members. I roll a new character. We die during my backstory. 19.
It's 19 plus 5, actually.
I survived so good.
So
I'm so
that is a
glad.
24. So she's doing great. She's eating. She's thriving.
Moisturized.
Moisturized, yeah. So no, she is. Look at her.
She's doing great.
She isn't moisturized. I would like you to roll a perception check, though.
Yippee. 3.
It's 3 plus 3, so 6. So you don't notice when a giant frog appears near you. It's sort of blending into the environment, and you know, Mittens is kind of just in a bad mental state right now. She's just focused on just like doing my thing, maybe like running what happened over and over in her head. Could she have done anything differently? Would anything have changed? So she doesn't see a giant frog appearing behind her to attack her.
to attack.
Attack her. He wants to eat her. He's a giant frog. He's hungry.
What the hell? All right. Big frog.
It does not hit. You just see a fucking giant gross tongue, like frog tongue, snap near you and miss. What do you do?
I have weapons on me, right?
You do.
So she's going to swing around to where the frog is and try to attack
Roll the hit. What are you aiming for, by the way?
the tongue.
The tongue? The tongue's not out right now. It's a frog tongue. It's in and
fast.
out. If you did want to slice the tongue, you could ready an action for when it tried to do it again, and then you could activate your attack at that moment.
I would like to do that.
You'd like to do it? You just so you can get a chance to hit the tongue?
Yeah.
All right, then it's going to try and hit you again.
Okay.
It doesn't hit you, so you still get a chance to attack because it shot its tongue at you. So roll to hit it.
14.
It does hit. All right. So roll a d6 and then add 4 to whatever you get.
4 plus 4, 8.
You've sliced that frog's tongue real bad. It makes like a sound. It does not like it. He's gonna try to straight up bite you.
But he got no teeth. He got big gum.
This is a giant frog. You don't know what this giant frog's got.
That's true.
I'm gonna draw it with teeth. Oh shit! My dice roll too well sometimes. They've been rolling really well.
What the fuck did you do to me
This
with
is
this
my
frog with
third.
teeth?
This is my third nat 20.
What the fuck?
Attacking a player
Minz is having a hard
in
day.
their origin story.
What the fuck?
Not only does this character get to this giant frog get to hit you, that's also a plus 3 to hit. So technically that's 23.
Take it back.
I roll a d6 plus 1 piercing damage.
I'm the hero of my own story. This isn't the frog story.
All right, it's going to do 5 damage, bringing you down to 19. But it currently has you grappled. Roll a d20. This is an escape roll.
15.
15. You absolutely make that. All right, so you get out very quickly.
Yay.
You get to attack.
All right, I'm gonna slash it in the face. 11?
11 just barely hits.
5.
So it's currently down pretty bad. If you hit it again at that level, it will go down.
Okay.
But it has another chance to hit you now. So it's gonna go for another bite.
This fucked up frog with teeth. In D&D, you can live out your wild fantasies, like being bit by a large frog with teeth.
It's gonna hit you for 7 damage now. It's the highest it could possibly do at the moment. So it's got you down to half hit points. And it's got you grappled again, so you gotta roll to get on.
Wah! You get me out your mouth. Oh, it's 5.
Oh, you were still grappled as soon as I believe means you have to roll with disadvantage on this next attack roll.
Ah.
What are you aiming for right now?
I'm aiming for the eye.
Okay, then yeah, just do a straight roll. I'll let you negate disadvantage for that.
Okay. 7.
That does not hit.
Fuck.
You whiff. It's like grabbing and shaking, and you're like, oh fuck, oh fucking Christ.
She's having a bad day.
It's going to. Oh no.
What are you doing?
The other attack it can do once it's bitten you is swallow. It's gonna try to swallow
Don't
you.
bore me! Don't bore my girl!
It's going to try to
She's
swallow
living
you
on her
now.
own for the first time! She's
All right, here we go.
No!
Here we go.
I hate when the DM laughs like that. That's fucked up. You know you're having a bad day.
It swallows you. Mittens is inside the frog currently. Now the thing is, you are no longer grappled. You're inside the frog.
Oh, good! I'm not grappled anymore.
You are blinded currently, and
I
it
can
says
see.
restrained. So
I
we're
got
gonna-
dark
we're gonna-
vision.
I'm gonna say, no, you're blinded. It's not dark. You're blinded. There is no light. Now you are inside the stomach of a giant frog. However, I'm going to allow you to still attack. You have no but just attack with disadvantage. So you're gonna.
This is actually what I wanted.
You're
Because
gonna
now
roll.
it can't attack me.
You're gonna roll twice and take the lowest number.
Okay. Here we go.
And it's because you're inside the frog. I'm gonna cut its armor class, its AC in half, so it's easier to hit it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Unless it's got like, okay, that's an 8. Unless it's got armor lining its fucking stomach. 19. So 8.
Okay, so you take the 8,
yeah.
and that beats a 5. So
right.
roll damage. That's a D6 plus 4.
5 plus 4, 9.
You kill the frog.
Yay!
How do you want to do that?
Maud is blind. She's had a bad couple days. So she's just like, she just grips it with both her paws and she just slices it.
All right, yeah, you just spill out of the frog's stomach.
Yep.
The acid in the stomach is burning you a bit, but you're not dead and you're not dying.
Okay.
She's alive, and you know what? She's got food.
Got food.
Does she-
Frog didn't get my food.
Well,
Oh, the frog is the
she's got a
food.
giant frog corpse.
All right, great.
If she can make a fire, she can cook that up.
Baby, you got a stew going.
All right, let's do it.
Roll survival to start a fire.
17.
You absolutely get to start a fire.
Yay.
So you can cook up the meat. Roll one more time.
How good do I eat it? 19.
This is pretty tasty.
Yeah.
Dead frog.
All right.
You had to cook up frogs a few times, like in the swamp, so you know how to cook frog.
Yeah.
That's a little snapshot into how Mittens is surviving on her own. It's a hostile world out there when you're just like running around in the woods. But eventually, Mittens does come across a town at night. Do you think Maud has ever seen a human town before?
No, I think her mom has kept her and her sister pretty like close knit and be like, don't wander out there. Everyone sucks. They're gonna want to.
Yeah, she might have
Kill you.
maybe like traded with a caravan and maybe taught you how to haggle, but like, yeah, no towns, no big populated areas.
Yeah.
Well, roll a perception check real quick. You get a +3 to whatever you roll.
19 plus 3, 22.
So you smell something very new. You know it's food. It smells really good, but you don't know what it is exactly. What does Mittens do?
Follow her nose.
Somehow knew. I knew. Then, yeah, you do that. And you come across a building. You can't read the words on it. You don't really know what it's about, but you know the building has the nice smell.
Building has nice smell. I want nice smell. Is there a window she could look in or a door?
Yes, you find a way to get in. And when you get in, what you find is a room that has a bunch of stuff you've never seen before. You've never seen a table before, let alone chairs, let alone countertops, let alone an oven. So you see all these things, but Maud doesn't understand any of these things. But what she does understand is she can smell what the good smell is. It's like sort of in a basket on one of the countertops, covered in cloth.
Okay, she's gonna go over to it and carefully take the cloth off.
What she sees are rolls, like just bread rolls. Bread being something that, again, Mittens has never seen in her life. She's never seen a yeast-based anything, really.
She's gonna pick one up carefully in her paws, and it's squishy. She's not used to. She's like, well, I don't understand. But she picks it up. She smells it. She's gonna take a little bite, and she really likes it, so she eats it. Eats the whole thing. Yeah, very fast.
How many do you think she eats?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Roll a stealth check again, real quick.
Oh, 2.
Yeah. Okay. So roll a perception check now after the stealth check.
19.
19. Okay. So you hear somebody coming. Somebody's approaching. What does Mittens do about that?
There's structures around her that she doesn't understand what they are, which we know as tables, but she's gonna dart under one.
Okay. Roll one more stealth check for me.
8.
8 plus 6. Okay. A figure comes in. You can tell it's human. That's all you can see at the moment. And they have like a fire, like a mobile fire with them. Again, like outside of a torch, maybe like something that Mittens never seen. Like a fire on top of like some white goopy stuff. I don't know what magic that is. This figure like just looks around a bit, and then sort of faces where Mittens is and just sort of stands there, and clearly is aware that something is under there. Hello.
No one is here.
Well then, okay. Well, if no one's there, you wouldn't mind if I just light a few lanterns then, would you?
No.
All right. And you just the room like slowly gets warmer and lights up as she lights a few lanterns, and eventually she sort of just sits down cross-legged in front of the table so that she can get a better look at you and you can get a better look at her. And you see this person, a small woman, like dark skin, reddish brown hair, kind look in her eyes, and she's just sort of, and she's in her nightgown. She's just sort of looking at you like not angry, not scared, just sort of curious. And her eyes aren't betraying anything that strikes Maud as dangerous. She can usually pick up on an aggressive vibe, but also it could be a trick.
I am sorry. I ate your lumps.
Wait, my lumps. Wait. Oh, the rolls. You know, I don't mind. But those are a bit stale. Why don't I make you a fresh batch? And she just like gets up and starts just doing some stuff with all the different things, like putting things together, and like some powder comes out at some point and starts like doing stuff, and like she's just sort of like humming. And does Mittens do anything in response to this behavior?
Well, Mittens had planned to rob this woman.
And technically has.
Yeah, technically just stole some of her shit. But now still not picking up on any bad vibes. So I think through the course of this person making new rules, she slowly comes out from under the table like a cat, like you are coaxing a cat out. She very slowly like gets closer and closer to her until she's standing and is just like in front of her, you know, just watching her do all this.
She like sort of clocks you and like kind of smiles but doesn't say anything. Just keeps working. Though eventually she breaks the silence like, so where'd you come from? If you don't mind me asking.
I am from the forest.
The forest. Well, there's a lot of forest.
I am not sure which one. I have walked many miles over the last couple of days.
Oh, okay. Seems like you may be having a hard time with it.
I have never left the forest. So where am I?
Oh, you're in a little town called Tradesman's Saddle, on the eastern side of the archipelago of Bastion. You do know where in Bastion, right?
Bastion.
So you didn't. Okay. Well, that's okay. That's fine. Everyone has to learn something sometime. I think at this point she's putting the rolls in the oven, which Mittens has never seen an oven. Does anything about it strike her as like there's fire inside this box?
Yeah.
Because it's not like an induction oven like we would have now. Like there's literal fire in there.
Yeah, she finds it interesting, but like the heat is kind of like making her uncomfortable. Like, so she doesn't want to get too close to it. She doesn't understand it. And like,
And she just sort of sits at the table and pulls out a chair and invites Mittens to sit as well with her.
yeah, Mittens slowly goes over. She's still like got a little tense, you know, in her shoulders, but she walks over and sits down.
For Mittens, like, this is the opposite of what her mother was telling her the world was like. Mm-hmm. So how do you think Mittens feels about that currently? Like, talking to this woman, just this nice, pleasant woman who you did wrong by her and she's still treating you kindly.
Yeah, I think Mittens is still in fight or flight mode, where it's gonna take a while for her to get out of that mode and actually trust someone for the first time. But right now, at this moment, she's still like, this woman could just turn around and kill me at any moment. So even though I'm going off of vibes and I'm not sensing anything sinister, I'm still gonna be on my toes. But the first batch of rolls I ate were very good, and I've never tried anything before that in my life, so I would love to keep having good rolls. And if she says these ones are gonna be even better, then I'm gonna eat them. I'll die. I'll just die if they're bad.
Well, then we'll end this on she makes her fresh batch of rolls. She you know, gets out like a little paintbrush, another thing you've never seen before, like covers it in butter. Another thing you see her like have the melted butter that she's putting onto it and stuff, and she gives it to you and like, here you go. Here's a fresh one, and it's warm, unlike the other lumps which were, you know, cold and kind of sticky.
Yeah, Maud is going to take a bite of one. It's like hot, so it's different.
And she makes sure to set it down, understanding that your body language is saying it. You wouldn't be handed one.
Yeah. She tries it when she's used to the temperature. She's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Just devours the first one. And she's already full of rolls from before, so she can't eat as many of these rolls as she wants. But she gets like 2 or 3 down, and that's more than she thought she was going to have, because they are so good. This is the best thing I have ever eaten in my life, ever.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I ate a frog yesterday, not nearly as good as these lumps. These are good lumps.
Eat a
Excellent.
frog.
Yes.
I do think bread is in general better than frogs in terms of taste and texture.
That's what bread. That's what this.
Oh yes, these are bread rolls, yeast rolls specifically.
Are they yeast or bread or roll?
Oh, it's all of it. Yes. You know, baking is complicated art.
Oh, baking is art.
Yes. That's baking is how I made these rolls and the other ones you got.
Oh, excellent.
Mm-hmm.